everybody. Welcome back to my channel. You are on Mama on a Mission, and if you're a mama like me, then you're always on a mission, right? My name is Erica. Again, thank you for dropping by. Happy New Year's Eve to all of you all. You know, it's been rough for me this year. For those that need some words of encouragement, you got this. You know, budgeting is hard. Life is hard. Raising children is hard. Being a wife is hard. Even if you're a single person, college student, whatever the case may be, life is hard, right? So this community in YouTube with budgeting and financial freedom, they're very supportive. I want to give shout out to Sierra Monet. I literally binge watch her all the time. Jada, I believe, I can't remember her YouTube name, but I just started watching her and she is fabulous. There's a couple others I'm going to tag in this video, but you guys have definitely encouraged me, didn't even know it, to really try to tackle this budget for me and stop saying I want this, I want that, and then not having a plan to get to those steps. So again, kudos to you all. Thank you for the anonymous encouragement that you didn't even know you were giving me, but I appreciate it. So I wanted to start off the new year, since it is New Year's Eve, with a budget. Right? I've already done my January budget, for the whole month. My husband gets paid weekly. I get paid bi-weekly. And so I've already kind of done a forecast of what I need to do with my budget. So we won't go too much into that because, this video hopefully won't be that long because I do have to go to work in 25 minutes. So, and I do work from home. I work for AT&T. I work from home. If you guys ever have any questions regarding cellular phones, plans, technical support, feel free to reach out. I'm always willing to help so that you don't have to call in. I can't go into your account, but I can definitely help you troubleshoot any needs you may have if it's something with your cellular phones and advice on cellular plans and specials we may have. So I'm always willing to do that for y'all. So let's get right to it. I just want to show you guys kind of what my New Year's mission is. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I think that you should always grow and achieve things on a daily. It shouldn't be just, okay, this is New Year's Eve, I'm gonna start fresh. Every day you should wake up, yesterday wasn't great, but I'm gonna start fresh today. So I do this a couple times a month, just kind of reset, see what worked, see what didn't work, and go from there. So with that being said, I'm going to start with my Erin Condren A5 goals binder, which I love. I bought this last year in April, and I didn't start really using it until a couple weeks ago. Again, I had a lot of things going on, and I didn't really have the motivation to do anything. January, I went through weight loss surgery. With that came a tremendous amount of weight loss. I weighed 299.2. I am now down to 197.3, which is amazing. I will probably do another video series on the weight loss journey for those who want to hear. Lost a dear family member. That was heartbreaking. Son almost lost his life in a car accident. My father had a really bad health episode at LAX. Lost my uncle. There's just been a lot of loss, a lot of trials and tribulations for me this year. And I went through a period of depression. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go to work. And it was my 4-year-old who said, "Mama, you got to get up. It's a sunny day." As soon as she said that, I was like, you know what? God woke me up for a reason, and I need to not wallow in self-pity and get up and keep moving forward. So that's what I did. And little kids are smarter than what we give them credit for. And the fact that she said, Mama, you got to get up. It's a sunny day. Every day I feel like I'm going to go through a depressive mode. I think of what she said and I get up and I truck through it. So the day that she said that, I started to really do this. And I'm not going to show you all the content because it is a personal thing for me. But anybody that wants to have their goals laid out, I'm a pen and paper type of person. This is a fabulous thing to get. I will link it down in the description below. But it's fabulous. And what I do, I'm just going to take my... let me see. I will take my, let's do this, my work goals. So it lets you give you the goal, why it's important, the action plan to take, daily small steps. For those who don't know, I have 2 children who have autism, one that is nonverbal. So I have FMLA. And until he gets into an ABA program, which he's on a waiting list for, I have to take days off, which I've been trying to lessen and do a lot of appointments that he needs on my off days. But you can't cram all those appointments in one day. He ain't going to go for it. There's just not enough time in the day. So I do have to take days off. Unfortunately, they're unpaid because I used a lot of my PTO time for my surgery that happened in January, and he was not diagnosed with autism until September. But that's okay. But anyway, this is pretty much my action plan for my work. And if you hear screaming and yelling, it's because I have 6 children and we're a house of 8 and it's never quiet. So mothers out there, you know what I mean. I'm sure you won't judge me for that. So I pretty much do this by the week. There are 7 slots. You can do it by the day. You can do it by the week. I decided to do it by the week because it'll give me more pages. So I'm just going to go to an empty page here. So I would put the week of here, my to-dos for that week or my goals for that week. And then down here in this section, I do a reflection of those 7 weeks. So that's how I do things with this. And I love it. It makes me feel accountable of what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. I take every day I take time to read over this. Since my daughter said, you got to get up, it's a sunny day, I take time to do this every day. At least 15 minutes and reflect, and it's lovely. Again, this is the Erin Condren Goal Settings Journal, and hold the vision, trust the process. Words to live by. So that's that. The next thing I wanted to show you all, which I love, which I got for the new year. Erin doesn't sell this anymore, Erin Condren, but she used to. It's a sticker book. So for people that love stickers, I will link this below. I got this from Amazon and I love stickers. Now here's the thing. Even though I love stickers, I do not do it up like a lot of these planners do. They spend so much time ordering the perfect stickers for the perfect planners. I put stickers here and there just because, it's cute, but that's not what I focus my planner on. But I do have a bunch throughout the years. So I got this from Amazon. I think it was like $12, $11. I'll link it below. And I pretty much just have all the stickers that I have accumulated through Erin Condren. I've also got some stickers through Amazon that I got. These are from Amazon. I can link those below as well. Just random stickers that I use, throughout my time of doing anything planning. So that's a pretty good thing. I'm trying to use that more often. This is also a planner pack. Planner pack Fanny. I forgot what she calls it, but I'll link that below. This is really old. I don't even think they have this design anymore, but she's got some really good ones. So yeah, that's that. And then I have my the mother of all planners, the Erin Condren Life Planner. I got it as the vertical. I might do hourly next year because the hourly may do well for me because of all the appointments I have for Kobe. But I got this planner folio. It's already dirty, y'all. I just got this. I knew I should change the color. I'm gonna have to fix that. But it does say be your best. It's got my name. It's got places to put pins. I had a really cute Hello Kitty pin. I lost it. Really mad about that. Don't like it, but you know, it is what it is. And then this is the Life Planner 2023. Very beautiful. I only got my name. I didn't do anything major. Now, my other planner, which is the parent planner, which I haven't really filled out yet. This has pictures of me and my husband and all of my little kitties. This is also from Erin Condren. This covers 3 months of, 3 months of planning for their school. So my oldest, Jalen, Cherie, Kelvin, Aaliyah, Veronica, and Kobe. So this was really cute. I got that a couple months ago. I just haven't filled it out yet, but that is on my to-do list. Again, this is just a sneak peek of things that I'm doing, y'all. I'm gonna try to straighten that out. So this is my life planner here. And for January, again, I don't really do much on here. I've got my dates here for the special events or birthdays, and then I've got these cards that Erin has, and then I have a coily clip that I put on there just to know what is what on that page. This I'm actually going to use. I've decided I'm going to get a sprocket, an HP sprocket, and I'm going to put my kids' pictures on here. And then on the next to their pictures, I'm going to put something special about them, their birthday, zodiac sign, and something unique I love about them. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this page. So it'll go in accordance to their, to the oldest to youngest. So I think I'm going to do that. And I've got my shopping list. In a couple weeks, I'm actually going to put down my monthly tracker and my cleaning, organizing dashboard. Once Erin comes back with it, I'm going to get that. So January is pretty light. Not too much going on for me in January, but I'm going to put my YouTube filming schedule in here because I want to get into a groove. This is not a normal filming day for me, but it was, you know, it's December 31st. You got to do something for the new year. But I think I'm going to do Sundays for sure is my filming days, and then I'll probably post, you know, throughout the weeks. But Sundays will definitely be my filming days for me. I will be doing cash stuffing, budgeting, travel, meal planning, life after bankruptcy, because I am filing Chapter 13 bankruptcy due to some financial issues we've had. Just different things that I'll be doing. Anything that has to do with autism, I'm definitely going to be doing that just for those folks who are going through life, you know, with autism with your loved one. And so it's when you don't know what it is, you don't know how to help them. And so it's so important to understand their world so that you can help them as best as they can. So this page is pretty much just, you know, things that I have, my son's work schedule, things that I have to do as far as days off, kids' days, school days off, special events, my date night. If I don't put it on the calendar, y'all, it ain't happening. And then this page here, I pretty much just have important days. Starting tomorrow, I get a new set of PTO about 3.5 weeks. So I'm just reminding myself that these dates have to be put in because I have not. On this section here, I'm going to weigh myself and put how much I weigh on the 1st and then how much I weigh on the 31st. Once I do that, starting tomorrow, I have this wellness log here from Erin Condren that I specifically got when I started the weight loss surgery, which I, again, didn't start. But it does have, like, different things. Again, it makes you feel accountable. Your values, how your values extend to your health and wellness. The whole point of me getting the weight loss surgery was because I would stop breathing at night. And I always felt like today I'm not going to wake up. I felt heavy. I felt tired. I felt lost. I couldn't even climb stairs. Now I can play with my kids at the park. And it's still a process. I'm still in the high 190s, but I'm not 300 pounds, which is an amazing goal, right? So I'm going to be tracking it here. And this is the daily. So it does cover 3 months. I'm going to do it every day. It gives you today's focus, my food log, which is very important. Movement and exercise, my self-care, which is also important because I always forget to take care of myself. Hence the reason I have no nails. I always forget to take care of myself. My husband tells me all the time, you are important too. And I'd be like, it is what it is. But I'm making myself a priority. If I'm not good, the family's not good. And then my daily tracking, my steps, my hours I slept, my overall mood, my water intake. So I'm probably going to start this tomorrow, and I usually walk my dogs, and I use that as exercise because we do walk about 2 miles. So that's pretty good. I haven't joined the gym yet. Don't know if I want to. I don't know. It's overrated. So how I do this, because I didn't see a lot of YouTube videos about the vertical planner, which was surprising. I saw hourly and I saw horizontal. Didn't see a lot of vertical. But on here, I'm going to start to do, this is just I use December as a guideline of what I want the rest of the weeks to look like. So I think on here, I'm going to put my cleaning schedule down until I can get my cleaning dashboard. I've got it separated to morning, afternoon, and evening. And as you can see, I'm off work that day, but, was off that work that day. And I've got different appointments for different kids. Depending on what time of the day. And then down here, I think I'm going to put the meal that I'm going to cook. Now, the meal that I usually cook is in, I don't know where my binder went, and I don't have time to look for it. Oh, it's right here. I showed this to you guys on the last video, but I usually take this to the store with me so that I don't. And I will link, I know that she doesn't have this case anymore. This is from Erin Condren. I think it was limited edition or something, but it's Wonder Woman. And then this pack here does not come with it. I had to get that from Amazon. I will link that below too. And this is an old meal planner that I've just started back using. So this was mine for the week. Now, when the kids go back to school, I probably will not do lunch. I'll probably do snack when they get home or something like that. Saturdays and Sundays are the only days, but they have lunch at school. So that's not a big deal. So we'll be rearranging that. But I'll be putting down what I'm going to cook in these down here. On the back, I put this little dashboard, the sticky dashboard that I was using in the other notebook you guys just saw, but I figured it'd be better useful here because I do write a lot of notes and whatnot here. So I'm probably going to use my notes page as a look back and use my HP sprocket I'm going to get and just put little pictures of different things that happened during the year. Maybe my daughter's junior prom, birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. So I think I'm going to do that. So that is that. And of course, my A5 Erin Condren Budget Planner. Every little bit counts. Okay. And I love it. This was the same as the last video. I didn't change anything because I've already done my January budget. And I want to show you guys how I got to do the January budget. Okay. Here I put down the dates and I put down the bills. Then I put down the subtotal of my bills, my estimated income, because it does fluctuate depending on if I'm at work or not, the actual income, the difference, and my bank balance as of the 1st and my bank balance as of the 31st. Down here, instead of it, because on the other page, you'll see that it says restock and larger purchases. Wasn't really feeling that. So I put a sticky over it and I put envelopes here of what I'm going to be stuffing that month. And then savings I'm going to put here. My financial goals are to save at least $400 by the 31st, which I will surpass that because I've already got 300 in there. My date night, I need to have at least 100 because as of the 14th of February will be my anniversary, and I want to do something with my husband. I want all my bills paid. I don't want any past due bills. We need to file bankruptcy. My brother has given me a lot of money, a lot of help, a lot of support this year, so I want to start paying him back. I want to track my spending. I don't want to overdraw my bank accounts. I want to use my debit card less. And I want to stick to my budget, okay? Here, I put something from the Bible. That's what I'm going to start doing. I did that on my last budget binder, and I loved it. So this one says, "Those who love money will never have enough." Let me read that again. "Those who love money will never have enough." Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10. And I believe that to the fullest. God will tell you, he will show you, he will make you humble. Okay, money is definitely the root of all evil. Unfortunately, it is a necessary evil. How we use it is different to survive versus worshiping it. And I don't want to worship money, right? So that's what I'm doing here. And then on this page, I just write down pretty much everything on the last page, but it's just a more simplified version, from. And then this here is going to be starting tomorrow, the weekly spending, which I won't spend much because I'm taking everything out of my bank except for maybe $5 or $10, and everything will be used in cash. Okay, but I am going to start tracking what I'm spending in those cash envelopes. I think it's important that I do that. I've only got like 5 minutes left, y'all, so I'm going to try to hurry. In the back here are the trackers. I haven't filled this page out yet, but I will this week. My emergency fund, my general savings, which I want to have at least 6 months of income. Moving to Florida, because we are moving to Florida in May of 2024. Getting my husband's replacement car, because my son got into a car accident in November. Our vacation is actually in April of this upcoming year, 2023. And we want to make that vacation / college tour for my daughter because she wants to go to LA for college. So we're trying to lump that in both Christmas. And then that's all that I'm going to put for savings. My debt would be rent because I am behind on rent because of definitely expenses that have come up. And sorry, that was my dad calling. Expenses that have come up. But my landlord has been so generous with us. No late fees. He knows what we've been going through. Bankruptcy, so I won't know what my payment will be then, but that's a 5-year process, so I'll fill you guys in on another video with that. Southern New Hampshire University, I want to make sure I pay that because I want to go back to school. Student loans for my husband, student loans for me, of course, Cameron, my brother, and I think that's all. And then special occasions, I've got Cherie's, my daughter, her junior and senior year. My son's birthday, my other daughter's birthday, hubby's birthday, my photo shoot for my weight loss I'm doing sometime in February, so I want to have enough for clothing and the actual shoot. Then it comes with pictures and whatnot. It is just so cute, y'all. Just so cute. And that's that. So yeah, that is that for those books. Now we're going to get into how I come up with this. This is the meat. This is where I start. Okay. Once I start this, I go ahead and I put it on my Erin Condren calendar, which comes with pockets and you can take it off and file it. It is an amazing product that she has come up with. I love it so much. So step one for me is I do it on pen and paper. Then I fill out my book. Then I put everything on my calendar so that my husband has a visual of what is going on. Because if he can't see it, he's like, where the hell is money going? And I can't tell him because it's not here. So what I'm going to do is take you guys on a journey of how these numbers come to be, how I do my budget, just starting with plain piece of paper. So let's get down to it, y'all. Alrighty, so we're gonna get right down to the budget. I need to get the pen that I love to use. And I'm just going to do an example of my budget. I won't actually use my numbers. I'm going to do an example, okay? Now, again, it took me so long. I literally spent about 6 hours trying to figure out how I am going to do this budget. And when I had my aha moment, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can do it this way. So this may not work for everybody, but it definitely works for me. And what I do is I start off with a blank sheet of paper. And I fold it in half. Again, may not be for everybody, but this is what I do. Because I like to plan for the month. Okay? And so I actually folded it the wrong way. I usually do it this way. So I usually do it this way. And then I tear it like this. And then I fold it like this because I want it to be in my budget book, my Erin Condren A5 book. So this is about the size. Then I'll go ahead and see if I can do that. I'll go ahead and put the date, which would be the date of my payday. This would be my husband's payday because he gets paid weekly. I would go ahead and put the income here. And we're just going to estimate $1,000. I then would put any past due bills that were not paid that need to be paid. So let's say we have none because we all did what we were supposed to do. But if you do, list them here. Then I would put if I am overdrawn on my bank. And we're going to say no because we are all responsible adults. But sometimes life happens and you're overdrawn. I would put that there. Then I would put the remaining balance after all that is done. And we still have $1,000. So from here, we're going to do 1,000. And let's say we have to pay for water. Water for me is about $100. And I'm going to put what the bill is for. And then it's going to come up to $900 balance. Oop. Sorry, y'all. $900 balance. See if I can. Again, I'm so sorry about the camera movement. Now, let's say you also had to pay cable. Okay? $150, we'll say cable, internet, whatever. Okay? Take our calculator. And I know what it is, but I just like using the calculator. I'm such a weirdo. That comes up to $750 balance. So, argument's sake, filming purposes, you paid all your bills, everything's good. Now you're going to do the cash stuffing. So, you always want to start off with your emergency fund. If you don't have that set up. Oh, just 100, y'all. Just 100. Then you may want to put groceries. Okay, so from the $750, we're deducting 100. We're deducting 250. That leaves us with 400. Maybe you need gas. That leaves us with 320. Maybe you want to do a date night. We're going to put 30 because that's what I put. Leaves us with $290. Sorry if you hear kids screaming in the background, y'all. It is New Year's Eve and they are here. Then let's say you want to do personal spending. I give myself 30. I give my husband 30. So that's 60 right there. Leaves us with $230 left. So let's say you've done all of that and you still have money left over. For me, leftover money, I put in my miscellaneous. I do that because if I've paid everything and I don't have anything left that I can actually put it in, or I want to put it in, I put in miscellaneous. And then later, at the end of the month, I will go back and count up everything I have in my miscellaneous and distribute them in other envelopes, other areas, or I'll put it in my emergency fund or my general savings. So that's step one. Once step one has been completed for me, I put it in this here. Sorry, not sure what happened, but something happened. Anyway, I put this here, that after step one, and I put the date down here, just like I talked about before. And then I make sure that I have it kind of tucked away by date, so I know. And I carry this with me often. Now, you might say, what is this down here in blue? In blue, those are my subscriptions: Paramount Plus, Apple One, Hulu, Sirius Radio. So that's that. After I do that, I go ahead and formulate this calendar here. Again, in blue, those are my subscriptions, optional expenses that I can cut out at any point in time. These are my real numbers, okay? This is for my husband to actually see what's going on, because we both work, but he allows me to take control over the finances. He just wants money that he can spend, and he wants our bills paid. So that's what I am trying to do. His paydays are marked in gold, and my paydays are marked in pink. All the bills are in a different color pen than the bills that are optional. And then it does also have a pocket where you can put like all your bills in. And then once January's done, there's like this area that you can go ahead. There's this area that you can go ahead and cut out and put it into a file folder. And then you got it saved away for if you need to show any receipts for taxes. It's a very good book. I will link this product below as well. I did get it from Erin Condren. I also got this cute little calendar from Erin. I got this pen from Erin. They might as well call me Erica Erin, because I'm obsessed with Erin Condren. So that is about it. That is how I do my budget. That is how I get all of the jumbled thoughts in my mind to get unjumbled. That's how I do things. Not saying that's what you guys need to do, but if anyone is having an idea or having an issue starting to budget, don't know where to start, pen and paper. You don't need anything fancy. You don't need the calendar. You don't need the budget book. Pen and paper, calculator, and something that drives you. Why do you want to budget? Is it to get a new house? Is it to be debt-free? Is it to have more savings? Is it to not live paycheck by paycheck? What is your mission and why? Find the why of budgeting for you. Once you find the why, you'll get to the how. Okay? And everything else from there is simplified. You will fall off the wagon a couple times. I've done it. I've fallen off and I've got back on. I've been off and on budgeting since 2016. It's been a struggle, but for some reason, this year has really made me do the push to budget more. This year, I have said I cannot live paycheck by paycheck. We make too much money not to have any. Now, again, we did have unforeseen circumstances this year, but again, before this year, we made too much money just to be like, you know, we don't have any saved, you know, and even when we did have things saved, it wasn't a lot. I want to get to where I can pay off something in cash. Like, that's where I want to get to. So that's my goal. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I know this was a long video that I wasn't supposed to have be a long video, but it's New Year's Eve. Hopefully you guys are at home watching this. But if not, if you do go out tonight, please be safe out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask. COVID is real. It's still out there. Don't sleep on that. Definitely just, you know, hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button. I got 6 kids. I want some content. I want some viewership. I'm going to make sure I put good content out there for you guys. Let me know what you guys want more of, what you want less of. Suggestions on how you guys budget. I am always up for suggestions, always up for ideas, things that I have not thought of yet. That will definitely help. So again, have a great 2023. And next week, I will probably be filling my cash stuffing. I've got some goodies that I just bought from Etsy, a new wallet and some envelopes, also a new bank envelope. So I can't wait to share that with y'all. And I hope to hear from y'all soon in the comments below. Again, be nice. I'll delete the ones that aren't nice because I ain't about that life. Bye, y'all. Happy New Year.